sprucing yourself up, pouring into your own cup, doing something for yourself does just give you a bit more life and energy. Merge them together. Okay, clearly I'm having a very lazy day today. It's coming up to 4:30 and look at me, I haven't done anything. But just because I'm having a lazy girl day doesn't mean I need to look like a slop kebab. We are gonna start by the obvious, brushing my teeth. Don't judge me. Do not judge me because I know you've been there too. I am using this toothbrush by You Smile. Love this toothbrush so much because it lets me know exactly what areas I've done. It also lets me know if I'm brushing too hard and I'm being too aggressive. I'm using my Oral-B toothpaste. This is the Luxe Perfection one. Let's start the day. Do this lazy girl routine. If you're also having a lazy girl day and you want to spruce yourself up but you just do not have crazy energy, don't worry. Of course, as per usual, I got you. Let's get out of this couch potato kind of vibe, but in a way where we can still chill, romanticize what we're doing and not put too much effort in it. We're not doing no 10-step skincare routine or 10-step this, 10-step that. No, we're gonna keep it nice and simple. So let's get into it. If you're not using a tongue scraper, oh my gosh, I highly advise using a tongue scraper. I even think, what was I doing before? Because you realize that your tongue, I don't want to be too graphic, but you realize that your tongue can be a little dirty. Your teeth might be clean, but the tongue, it might not be matching the teeth. So get a tongue scraper. It's literally one of the best investments. You can get it on Amazon. If you want this exact one, you can get it from my Amazon shop, which is linked in my description, but this is a must. Get yourself a tongue scraper. I'm not going to scrape my tongue on camera because that is just disgusting. But this is going to be the next step. My favorite mouthwash, of course, I've been using this for a good couple of years. Once you use this mouthwash, I promise you there is no going back. There is no mouthwash that makes me feel so fresh, and it's so good for your oral health. Plus there's no alcohol in it as well, so you don't get that horrible burned sensation. It is so good. Next step is to have a lazy girl shower routine. I'm not going to do my full everything shower routine that I like to do once a week because this is a lazy day. It's 4:30 p.m. and I'm only getting ready now, so we're not going to do anything crazy because again, it's a lazy girl shower. I'll see you soon. I'm finally fresh out the shower. I'm feeling like I've got a little bit more energy, but I still look so crazy. Let me just quickly go over what I used in the shower. I used this Naturium Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Wash. See, it's almost finished. I love it so much. I'm definitely due to order another one, which I need to do ASAP. This is so good if you have acne, if you've got any hyperpigmentation on your skin. It just helps to help even out your skin tone. And it's a shower oil. I love shower oil so much because when you come out the shower, even though I still moisturize after, I feel like you're already moisturized. And then of course, I'm using my classic Dove shower gel. This is like very thick, creamy, and it just smells so good, so delicious. So I use that too. And then for my face, I use my Medicube face wash. It doesn't strip like the natural oils from your skin. You know, some face washes, when you finish, it leaves your skin feeling like so dry and so tight. This one doesn't do that, and it just helps really get all the dirt out of my pores. And then I followed it on with my Origins exfoliator. This is a very gentle exfoliator. I mean, if you wanted to use it every day, you could, but I don't think you need to exfoliate your face every single day. Super gentle. The granules are really fine. It's not too harsh on the skin. Now I'm out the shower, I'm obviously going to sort my hair out after, but before I do that, I always like to go in with the next step, which is skincare. So let's get into that. Since my face is already nice and washed, I'm gonna use my Medicube toner pads. I used to use the traditional toner where you basically pour the toner onto the cotton pads and then clean your skin, and that is just so long. These are so convenient. You watch any of my self-care videos or any of my vlogs, I use this every single day, morning and night. I'm using the Zero Pore Cleanser, which basically just helps to tighten your pores. I didn't realize that I have big pores until I went to Malaysia and I did like a skin analysis test where they give you a full-on breakdown of everything your skin needs, and they were like, yeah, you need to focus on your pores. It's convenient, especially for a lazy girl routine where you don't want to be doing too much. This is like one and done. You've got the textured side, which you use first all around your face. I like to bring it down to my neck as well because we don't want our neck aging faster than our face. That would be crazy. And then after you use the textured side, you're going to use a smooth side and just go. Now that my skin is feeling so nice and fresh, I'm gonna go in with my Axis Y. You don't want to use this in the daytime because using this and then going out into the sun can kind of burn your skin. It's not what you want, but using it in the evening is perfect. It's the dark spot correcting glow serum. It basically also helps to even out your skin tone on your face. Of course, it takes a while for you to see any changes. It's not one of those things you use it once and now you have an even skin tone. You do have to use it consistently for quite a while. I've noticed that for me, since I've been using this, which has been for quite some time now, it just really helps to even out my skin tone. It keeps my skin nice and smooth. Usually after you use your serum, you are supposed to let it sink in and let your skin just absorb all of it up. This is a lazy girl routine and I just don't have the energy to be waiting 10 to 15 minutes for a serum to soak. It's too long. So I have got my Medicube, I can't remember the name. It helps to basically penetrate your serums or your lotions into your skin a lot quicker. You're gonna pull away from the face because, you know, we're trying to keep this face nice and tight for as long as humanly possible. Smooth out any fine lines that you may have. No matter how lazy I'm feeling, I'm gonna moisturize my face and my whole body. That is part of my lazy girl routine. I do not care how tired I am not going out with skin and a dry face. That is crazy to me. So I'm gonna be using my favorite moisturizer. It is very, very glowy and dewy. It's like an intense moisturizer, but I love my face just feeling so moisturized. I cannot stand lotions or creams where I use it and I still feel dry. I'm using my favorite by Glow Recipe. So it's got hyaluronic acid in there. I don't need to use so much because again, it is quite an intense moisturizer. Like, look how glowy I am just from that. As dewy as I love to look, I'm not trying to look oily and greasy. So you do want to rub it in a bit. At the same time, yeah, you want to look nice and glowy. So now I need to lotion my whole entire body and I'm going to use the same brand that I use for my shower. It's the Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Butter. It's so thick, it's so moisturizing. Like I was saying before, I love a cream that really just moisturizes my skin. I'm going to add a couple drops of some rosehip oil. This is like 100% rosehip seed oil. I always add it into my lotions no matter how moisturizing my lotion is because it just helps with hyperpigmentation. It's going to help with uneven skin tone. Of course, nothing is ever going to make you have 100% even skin tone, but this gets quite close. Of course, I'm going to use deodorant because no matter how lazy your day is going, I don't care if you are bed rotting all day, if you're being a couch potato, please put on deodorant if you're not already. So even though it's a lazy girl routine, we're gonna try and freshen up and not feel as horrible as I have been feeling. So now that my skin is all lotioned, I'm feeling soft, I've showered, I just feel so much more fresh and clean. It's time to do our hair and makeup. I'm not doing anything crazy with my hair today because it's a lazy day and I can't be bothered and I haven't even washed my hair. So if you think I'm gonna be curling my hair, straightening my hair, wrong. I'm gonna do such a simple hairstyle. So let's get into that. On days like this, I cannot be bothered to brush or comb through my hair. So we are just gonna slick my hair up in like a little bun. Whenever my hair is usually in a bun like this, it means that it is time that my hair gets washed. So easy and quick to do on days where I just am not feeling it. I'm tired. I don't wanna do anything crazy. So I've literally just put some gel in my hair. Once the top is kind of done, I'm looking like a nice little brown Malteser. Even though it's a lazy day, we're gonna brush the back. I'm not gonna lie, if it was a day that I was completely staying at home, the back's not getting brushed. So we're gonna get a bit more product and just go along the back of my hair. Now that that's done, I'm gonna keep the pony in the middle of my hair because obviously it's gonna be a bun, and I'm just gonna go along the sides one more time. For my buns, I like to kind of plait my ponytail. We're gonna go all the way to the end, like as far as we can go. And then I'm just gonna go with a little elastic band so it doesn't unravel. I'm gonna use a really loose hairband. You don't wanna use a tight hairband for this because that's too much strain and pressure on your hair, especially when you're pulling your hair back. So you wanna get one that's like really, really loose. So simple and easy. This is like my little bun. It's cute, right? Simple, nothing crazy. We are gonna do my edges at the end because now we need to go in with my makeup, which will be the next step. We're gonna do really light makeup today, something that doesn't take long. I am not like these makeup girls that you see online that can do a full-on beat. I don't know how they do it. I wish I was, but I do the same thing pretty much all of the time. It doesn't take me long. I can literally do my makeup in 10 minutes, super quick. It's like an everyday makeup. So if you're someone that doesn't want to spend too long on your makeup, you don't want to be doing the contouring, you don't want to be doing the eyeshadow, then this makeup routine is perfect for you because it's natural and it's gorgeous. So let's get into that next step now. I'm gonna start with my brows. It's always the first thing I do before doing primer, before doing anything. I feel like when I do primer before brows, like if I moisturize straight away and then do my brows, the pencil is just gonna be sliding all over my face and it's just not gonna be good. So I like to do it when I feel like my moisturizer and everything has completely dried into my face. When I do my brows, I always hold the arch up just so I can kind of envision like how I want my brow to be. Who doesn't want an arch? So I always just hold it up and then I'm just gonna follow my natural brow line. I'm using the NYX pencil in Espresso. Since I've been using this brow pencil for like the last 100 years, I'm not changing and I'm not using another brow pencil. Why would I? I love it. It's quick, it's easy. It doesn't require me to be like a professional makeup artist with, you know, painting it on, and I don't have time for that. Even on a day that is not a lazy day, I don't have time for that. I'm not gonna draw the brow. I'm gonna do like light strokes. I never start from the beginning either. I start from like, maybe like around there because you want the beginning of your brow to look as natural as possible. Once the outline is done, like you can kind of see the difference with that brow and this brow. Like look at that. I'm just gonna do like light strokes at the front and then all throughout, kind of like I'm mimicking the natural hairs. That is literally all I'm gonna do for the brow, but we're gonna elevate the brow later on. So now that my brow's 80% done, I'm gonna go in and use the Refy primer. Usually when you use this primer, you should wait a bit, I'm not gonna lie, until you do your foundation. But if I'm being so real with you, if you think I'm waiting 10 minutes for me to then do the next step of my foundation, you're crazy. Especially on a day like today where I'm so tired and I'm trying my hardest to be productive. I'm gonna like try and dry it like this instead of waiting 10 minutes. And just dry it down as much as I can. And I'm gonna use a beauty blender for my foundation. Sometimes I use a makeup brush. Days like today, I'm gonna use a beauty blender. I'm using the original beauty blender, and then I'm gonna use my number one favorite foundation in the world, the Double Wear by Estee Lauder. It is a bit on the heavier side. It's heavy, but it's got SPF in it, so even if you wear it in the day and the sun is out, you're fine. I'm gonna wet my beauty blender. So crazy, but when I first started doing my makeup, I didn't know you have to do that. So I would use beauty blenders like this. Crazy, I know. But no, you have to wet it. You don't want your beauty blender soaking wet. So squeeze out as much of the water as you can. And now look how this bad boy has just grown. I'm gonna put some directly onto the beauty blender. I don't use too much. I literally use that much because I'm not gonna do my forehead. And as you can see, I've got a forehead on me. So that saves me some foundation. You want to blend it in as much as you can. I'm really not joking when I tell you I can do this whole routine 10 to 15 minutes. It doesn't take me long at all. Once you've nailed down this routine and you do it all the time, it's just so quick. I'm gonna go in with my GRWM concealer. This concealer I've been using for quite a while now. I'm probably not doing my concealer exactly how you're supposed to do it. I don't know. Again, I'm not a makeup guru. That's all I do. So I literally try and leave it on for maybe a couple of minutes. The concealer is something that I do try and leave on because you do need to leave your concealer to set, even if it's just for a little bit. You don't want to put your concealer on and then go and blend it out straight away. Leave it for a couple of minutes. I'm going to use my Smashbox blurring concealer brush. Now that my concealer is set, I'm literally just going to dab it in all under my eyes. Usually I also just go over my eyelids as well. so that's kind of blended. You can see my under eyes. It's like nice and bright, especially for a lazy girl day. You want to feel awake, and I feel like concealer just helps your eyes to look more awake, even if you're feeling tired. Now that that's done, I'm going to use this brush. Do not shame me for this brush because I know it looks crazy, okay? But this is the Anastasia, one of their brow brushes. I've had this for too many years. Do I need to get a new one? Yes. Does it need to be cleaned? Yes. And then I'm gonna use it with a MAC concealer. I don't know the number of this concealer, I cannot remember it, but you can kind of see the shade there. I'm gonna hold my brow in that arch shape again while I just do like really light concealer underneath my brows. For me, this is a must because I really do like my brows to be defined, especially when I have a hairstyle like a bun and my hair's pulled back. I feel like it's all about the face. And then with that same Smashbox blurring concealer brush, gonna use it for under our brows as well, and we're just gonna gently dab it. We're gonna go in the middle of my brow as well. Okay, so you can see it's looking natural. The brows are done. We've got our foundation on. We've got our concealer on. We're gonna now go in with this. I guess it's a bronzer, but I just use it for my cheekbones. It's by Benefit in the color Toasted. This is like one of those drugstore things that you can find. I can't even remember the price, but it's very inexpensive. We're gonna use an angled brush like that because we're trying to like snatch the face up. I know it looks a bit crazy now, but trust the process. We're gonna go in with my setting powder by Huda Beauty in the color Blondie. I've also been using this setting powder for years. It just gives you that flawless kind of finish look. And I'm gonna use it with a powder puff, and I'm just gonna set it under my eyes. When I feel like I have enough on, I'm gonna just keep using my powder puff, go over it. And I'm gonna do it on my eyelids as well because I have concealer there. Really wanna go over this bit because you don't want your powder to look not blended in. That does not look cute. And we're not doing eyeshadow, we're not doing any of that. If I knew how to do eyeshadow, would I probably do a little bit? Probably, but do I know how to do eyeshadow? No. Do I care how to do it? Not really. I don't think I could have the patience in me to be doing eyeshadow each time. Now that the base is pretty much done, we're gonna go in with the finishing touches. We still need to finish our brows, we need to do our lips, we need to do some cute little fake beauty spots because I just love doing that. Then we're kind of done. I used to be obsessed with false lashes. Now I've been trying to let my natural lashes grow. Before, you would not see me without my lash extensions, and I absolutely hated the fact that if I didn't have lash extensions, I would feel insecure, I would feel so down, I wouldn't feel like myself, I would feel like my eyes were bald because I was used to really big false lashes. I've been trying to just let my natural lashes grow and just feel confident without having to have lash extensions. This is your sign. If there's something that you feel you have to have for confidence, try and go without it. It's so hard at first, but then the longer you do it, you start to just embrace your natural beauty. But just because we're not doing lash extensions anymore doesn't mean we don't want nice long lashes. I'm gonna go in with my new favorite mascara. So lately I've been using the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara, and I love it because it's a thin mascara brush, if you can see that. It's not one of those thick ones, which is what I was using before. Look how separated those lashes are. That's why I like this mascara. It doesn't get them all clustered. I'm gonna do a tiny bit on my bottom lashes. Now I'm gonna moisturize my lip. I'm gonna use the Laneige lip balm. I love these lip balms because I promise you this will last me 6 months. It's worth it for me to spend 21, 22 pounds, which is kind of pricey for a lip balm, but it's so moisturizing. It really nourishes your lips. Even when I'm in London and it is freezing cold and my lips are cracked, put this on and it just helps so much. It comes with the cutest little brush. I've got this one in Strawberry Shortcake. Beautiful. For my blush, I'm going to be using the Pat McGrath blush in the color Divine. I love this blush so much. For me, it's like the perfect baby doll pink, and it's not too much where the pink is like, whoa. One of my best friends, Lauda, used it when we went to Thailand, and I was like, you look gorgeous. What blush is that? As soon as she told me it was this, now I use this. When I do my blush, I try and smile. I know it looks really creepy, but it just makes my blush go on a lot nicer. We're gonna go up a bit. I know this looks mad that we're doing it like near the brows, but it's like a cute baby doll look. And we're gonna do a little bit on the nose because it just gives you that cute little reindeer baby doll look. Now I'm gonna use another NYX product, a liquid eyeliner, but we're gonna use it for little anime beauty spots. And I'm gonna put it on top of my real beauty spot. So technically it's a fake beauty spot, but it's on top of my real one, so it's like half fake. I just love my little black anime beauty spots. I just think it really just does something for the whole look. And makeup is supposed to be fun. I feel like it's not that serious, unless it's obviously your wedding day or like a really special occasion. Now we're gonna do my favorite part, which are my lips. If you've seen my how to look good video, then you would have known I used to have the biggest insecurity of my lips growing up. I was made fun of for my lips, for the size of my lips. As I've gotten older, I've learned to absolutely love my lips. I'm so happy I never did anything crazy to change them, because now I'm obsessed with them. We are going to be using my MAC lip liner. This is my absolute go-to. You will not see my makeup bag without this lip liner. It does need to be sharpened. I can't find my sharpener. We're just gonna get on with it. And we're going to use my favorite lipstick. This is the Anastasia lipstick in the color Blush Brown. For me, it's like the perfect pinky nude. It's not too nude and it's not too pink. And what I love about this lipstick is it's moisturizing. There are so many lipsticks I've tried and they look great, but the way they dry out my lips, and literally my lips don't need exfoliating. That one doesn't do that. Especially when I'm using the Laneige lip balm underneath it, it just helps. We're gonna also use another NYX product. You can see that I love NYX. Lip gloss in the color Cookies and Milk. This is hard to find now. I feel like they've discontinued it. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to use another NYX product. Today is really making me realize how many NYX products I use. It's the clear brow gel, but you can see that is brown because obviously I use a brown brow pencil. It is a clear brow gel. What I love about this gel is it really holds your brows into place. If you watch my content, you know I do my heated workouts, and when I tell you after my heated workout, my brows are still more or less in place. They're not the exact same as when I started the heated workout, because if you know anything about my heated workouts, they are insane and they are very, very hot, but they do hold my brows quite well together. I just love that spiky look now with brows. I think because naturally I don't really have much brow hair, hence why I have to use brow pencil to like make a whole facade that I have brow hairs when really I don't. I just love using this because it makes it look like I've got thick bushy brows. Last and final step, I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I always use this at the end and it just helps to hold your makeup. I'm not gonna lie, there are better setting sprays out there, but until this is finished, I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. That is my makeup all done. Natural, easy, quick to do, no contouring, no eyeshadow, no crazy concealer everywhere, kind of au natural. You're left feeling glowy with the setting spray, and I love that. But we're not done yet. We need to finish my hair, and by hair I mean edges. Let's do that. I'm just gonna bring down whatever hair I can. Look at the difference. Especially from the front, I feel like it just makes a difference. Now that my hair and my makeup is done, I'm gonna put on these really cute diamond earrings that two of my best friends got me for my 30th birthday, so they're quite special. I just feel, even though they're very small, they're like these cute diamond stars. I think they just really make a look, especially when your hair is pulled back. And now we need to get changed, because even though it's a lazy girl day, we're going out. We're not staying in our robe all day, and you know, we're not gonna continue to be a couch potato. We've already been a couch potato for pretty much the whole day. So now it's time to actually put clothes on. There is something about just putting clothes on, even if you are staying at home. Put on some loungewear. It makes you feel so much more productive. It doesn't make you feel sluggish. And I promise you, even if you're not going to go out, even if you're working from home, you're going to feel a lot more productive to get things done, whether that's for work, things done for yourself, things done for the kids. You're going to feel a lot more productive by just putting on some loungewear. It's so much better than staying in your PJs all day feeling like a slob kebab. Okay, so let's get changed. So I am finally all dressed. Let me show you a quick look of the outfit. Super simple, literally just jeans and a Zara top. My jeans are from Stradivarius. I love their jeans because they're stretchy. If you've got a bit of a hip and a thigh, but you want it kind of, you know, still fitted on the waist, Stradivarius is like perfect for jeans. We're gonna move on to the final step, which is accessories. I know I already put my earrings in, but we're gonna do the rest of our accessories, and we're just gonna lotion up a little bit more because you know I like to be glowy. We're gonna use the Vaseline Golden Hour body oil. It's got like a really nice light kind of fragrance as well, and it's just such an easy body oil to put on. It's got like a nice little glittery gold on it, and what I love about this is it's just perfect for my skin tone. They even have a darker one and they have a lighter one, which I love, because usually brands, when they have a body oil, they only cater to one skin tone, which is so annoying. But with Vaseline, cater to all skin tones. And then I'm gonna finish up with 2 perfumes. These are like my everyday perfumes. We're gonna use the Tom Ford Velvet Orchid perfume, and then we're gonna use the Prada Paradox perfume. We're gonna merge them together tonight. I like doing some behind the ears. So you know when you greet people and they hug you, or you go, they can like smell it behind the ears. Every time I wear these perfumes, I always get complimented. I put on my wedding band, gorgeous. I'm just gonna put on a bracelet. So I have got my diamond bracelet on, I've got my rings on. Usually I wear it with this hand, but considering I'm kind of like naked in this area, my hair's like pulled back, I'm gonna kind of balance it out and just put something on this hand, and then obviously I've got my rings on this hand. And that's it, that is literally the look. Super simple. I haven't put so much thought into it. I literally just grabbed a top and some jeans. You cannot go wrong with jeans and a cute top. Whether you're going out for dinner, you can dress it up with like some cute kitten heels or proper heels, or if you're just doing something a bit more chill, casual, like I can wear my New Balances and wear my trainers with this outfit and it's not a problem. Anyway, that is the end of my lazy girl get ready with me. I'm feeling so much better than I did at the start. Do you remember how I looked at the start of this video? I looked crazy. And now I'm feeling fresh, rejuvenated, ready for the evening. You can tell I've got a lot more energy as well. Doing things like this, sprucing yourself up, pouring into your own cup, doing something for yourself does just give you a bit more life and energy, and it's something to do, especially on those lazy girl days where you don't want to put so much effort into your hair and makeup. Maybe you just want to slick your hair back into a simple bun or do a very basic makeup routine. That's my lazy girl routine. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos like this, then of course don't forget to subscribe, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know if you're going to be doing this lazy girl routine, and of course don't forget to join my Thrive community. It's my free wellness community for all the women who are getting happier, healthier and hotter. The link is in the description. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye. I didn't realize that I have big pores until I went to Malaysia and I did like a skin analysis test where they give you a full-on breakdown of everything your skin needs, and they were like, yeah, you need to focus on your pores.